liberation within the body, not the liberation, the natural liberation which comes when the pranashakti leaves the body anyways. You will not be there to use this great knowledge to enjoy the life given to you. We need to try to get liberated when we are in the body. All the slokas, all the mantras have this hidden message for liberation. Liberation is not, they say, self realization. Even though it looks like impossible with this kind of life setting, with this kind of mic settings. When it is possible, this mic is our life. We want to have a perfect sound, it's a boyon the sound. Otherwise, it goes without energy. So at one point, I need to settle down. This is life. And this is me. Right from the sperm is released, that's where the source has started for all of us. It's released out of joy, pleasure. So the source for me, for you, for everybody is pleasure out of liberation. These suppressed desires are liberated with one union and gave rise to a drop of absolute joy. That's where we started our journey. My journey started with liberation, but immediately the next moment I got arrested in my mother's womb. And then 9 months arrest was there, but I didn't feel that arrest because I didn't want to use my what is called brain. Brain for thinking about the future, brain for planning, when I have to eat, what I have to eat, when I have to sleep, nothing. It's all centrally connected. So even though I was tied up in a small cell, I never felt the need for liberation. And I say I, it's you also. We never felt the need for liberation. I got dropped out on the floor. That's the only second of liberation for me. That's the second. The next moment, the mind started to work. I need to survive. I need to breathe. That's when I'm tied. I'm bonded to the desire for breathing. That's when my freedom got arrested. From there, in the quest of knowledge, in the quest of comforts, pleasures, getting a good name, these are all reasons for my bondage to the people, to the mission, to the places. What am I roaming for? If My visits have a purpose. Like by coming to Jitu Bhai's house, I need to get this result. Then I'm bonded. My freedom is again arrested with the desire. So this chaining, self-chaining, they say. We self-chain ourselves with our education, with our career, with our job, with our business, with our marriage, with our children, with our children's education, with our children's job, with our children's marriage, children. It's a network. By the time you realize, it's too late. You chained yourself with responsibility. We are the unknown fate. Undoubtedly we, but then the we were controlled by this Maya called brain. Manayeva karanam manushyanam bandha mokshayo. It's in your hands. One instrument, one mechanism is given to you. That is the secret of life. You need to know how to use this mechanism. The overuse, it puts you into chain. If you don't use at all, then you cannot manage the world before you. Because I am in the world. When to use, when not to use, what is my actual power, and what is driving this power in me. If we keep on asking these questions, first of all, I need to understand that I am chained. I need to understand, even though I am seeing, if I'm not using my organ called eye properly, whatever vision I think is just blind. Blind here, deaf here, and dumb here. If I'm not, it's called Pancha Tanmatras, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. All the Pancha Tanmatras are in the head. And these Pancha Tanmatras are driven by the mechanism which is given to us called Buddhi, Karmanusarani. So it's an infinite loop. Because of Buddhi, we are doing karma. Because of karma, the Buddhi is coming. Where it's starting from, I don't know. Where it started, all these uh, interactions. So coming back to the chaining, after the first liberation at the sperm level, by next liberation comes with the, anybody answer? Huh? Death. Exactly. The last breath is the liberation. What was the use? See, I wanted to play the game of life, and I want to know the technicalities of the how to play the game well. When I'm out from the game and you are out of the court, telling, now I know how to play the game. What's the use of playing the game? You're out of the court. So I need to know how to play the game when I am in the court. For that, Vishrunkala Viviktasta Viramata Vyatprathu. I need to go to my source always. That's why they say in spirituality, progress is not going forward, progress is going backward. Does it make sense? Progress is not going forward. Because going forward and forward and forward, what I'm seeing, death, nothing more than that. Going backward and backward and backward, I'm seeing my mother and the womb and the sperm and the joy behind the sperm. Which one you prefer, the death or the joy? Rasovai, who said death? Somebody said death. Which one you prefer, death or the joy? Joy. Because here the Sri Chakra. In the Sri Chakra, the first one is Tripura. Trailokya Mohana Chakra Swamini Prakata Yogini is Maya. Whatever it is Prakata, that means whatever is visible, audible, and which you can experience, it's just a Maya. It's not the reality. When I say Maya, I'm not saying you run away from it. There is no absolute joy. But still I have to manage. I cannot just like to jump onto the Bindu in the Sri Yantra. I need to go one by one by one. And now the Sri Yantra gives you the path for liberation. How? That's why my Guruji used to say, everybody needs to have a Sri Yantra in your house. Whether you worship or not, that doesn't matter. People think I have to worship. We have two misnomers. One is if I worship Sri Yantra, I get wealth. That's a misnomer. If I don't worship Sri Yantra, I get curse. That's a misnomer. No, both are wrong. Is it a misnomer? You get wealth or you get curse by your own actions of dharmic living, not worshipping a pancha dhatu metal in which you imagine life. I'm not saying don't imagine life in pancha dhatu, but extend that life in the sapta dhatu also. Sapta dhatu is greater than the pancha dhatu. Pancha dhatu is pancha loha. Sapta dhatu, what are the sapta dhatu? Bone, flesh, blood, bone marrow, skin, sperm, and cerebral fluid. This is made up of saptadhatu, man. You need to give value to this saptadhatu rather than the panchadhatu. Panchadhatu is gold, silver, copper, brass. Can anybody tell the last one? Up to this, everybody knows. Gold, silver, copper, brass. What is the last panchadhatu? Tin. Tagara. Tin. Everybody is surprised. One is gold, one is tin. Both are equal. That is why Lalita Sahasranamam, Savya Apasavya, Dharma Dharma, Punya Punya, Nitya Trupta, Anitya Trupta, both extremes are well defined in what Tagaram, we don't value that, right? In our way, in our language, thin vessels are used by these fellows who are living in huts and slums. That is where the spirituality is balancing this different walks of life. Brahmanosya Mukamati Bahu Rajanya Kripaha Uru Tadatsa Yadvaisya Ad Bhagam Sudro Ajayata. Purush Suktam. In this Mahapurusha, Brahmin is the forming the head, which gives the knowledge. Kshatriya forms the shoulder, which bears, which supports. Vaisya forms the stomach, which does the transaction for survival, business. And Shudra form the feet, which is service. If I want to get up, I need my feet. But unfortunately, the same Varnashramam has been looked down by the people, and these people are looked down by these people. And they forget in the icon of Vishnu or Shiva, you don't put flowers on the head, you put flowers on the feet. That itself shows in any spiritual practice, seva is the ultimate rather than prayer. All the prayers are coming from here, all the service is coming from here. Right? Service is the ultimate. So coming back, Vishrunkala Viviktastha Veeramata Vyat Prasu. So I'm tying myself, Sri Yantra. So first avarana is Prakta Yogini. That means you have to enjoy this world. Now the serious subject is coming. Now I know, all of us know that we are tied with something or other. Somebody, because that is evident from the people coming to me, they never ask me, very rarely, please give me a mantra for moksha or peace of mind. Very rarely they come. They say, I don't have peace of mind because of my daughter. I don't have big peace of mind because of my son. Can you please give me a mantra to change the mentality of my son, change the mentality of my wife or husband? Already all our actions are oriented towards others only. Even the prayer also should be oriented to others. At least prayer to keep yourself. So Prakata Yogini, the first layer, first avarana of Sri Yantra. That's why you just keep a Sri Yantra, look at the Sri Yantra silently and tell the Sri Yantra, talk to the Sri Yantra. Amma, I know because you told me that you're all pervading. But you know what? My eyes cannot see more than this field of vision. So, for my convenience, I imagine I invoke you in this small pyramid. Source, Bindu, expanded into this universe. Pyramid makes me think about the source always. That's why flat Yantra, when compared to the flat Yantras, Merus are powerful, not in the sense it will give you more dollars. No way. It will give you more knowledge. You have what is called third dimension. One is good, but I'm not able to enjoy the single dimension called a dot. I'm able to see this made up of dots, but I cannot enjoy the dot until a cluster of dots gives me a form, a form, a form, a form. I cannot enjoy silence. I can only enjoy sound. I cannot enjoy darkness. I can only enjoy light. My mind is chained to this condition. Are you coming? Are you understanding where I am coming from? Sri Yantra, because it's a pyramid, it talks about the third dimension. So when I am on my own in my meditation, There also I am bringing the second person called God. Actually, meditation is supposed to go inside and feel oneness. But most of the people say, I've been on meditation for so many years. Nowadays, and I'm sitting in meditation, I see Balaji coming, Lakshmi coming, and she gave me a lotus flower. What is the meaning of that, Guruji? How can you say you have not started the meditation? You're still in the world, only you're closing the eyes, mind is not closed. When the mind makes the second person visible for you, the mind is closed because in your sleep, wake state, sleep state, and wake state, waking state, dream state, and sleep state. In these first stages, you are there. Even though in the first stage you are 100%, second stage you may be 10%, but the third stage, Shushupti, Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti, you're zero. That is the reality. At that time, you are neither a male nor a female nor a human being, but still you are receiving and enjoying the knowledge silently. The mind is absolutely silent. That's why you can talk about the experiences about dreams, but you cannot talk about what is happening in the sleep state, which I don't know, I forgot, maybe 14 minutes or 14 seconds, the whole night sleep. That's the sushupti. They make a sleep test on you. Yes. Then they draw the graphs. Yeah. At one point, I've gone through the sleep test. At one point, it's nice to see absolutely no action start. It's proved in science also. The Sushupti stage. So at that stage, that's the third dimension. Now suppose she is there. What's your name? Brinda. Yeah. The name Brinda means huh? Tulasi, and also group, Brinda. A group of people is called Brinda. That itself shows a group. So when I'm seeing Brinda, you are not there, nobody is here, only Brinda and me. How many entities are here? We say two. I feel me and Brinda, Brinda feels me and Guruji. You're forgetting one important thing called space in between. That makes it possible for me to see Brunda and Brunda to see me. If this space is not there, if Brunda is in me and I'm in Brunda, who is existing? It is both Brunda and Guruji in one form, is beyond experience. Then what is that form? Is it Brunda? Yes. It's Guruji? Yes. It is Jitendra? Yes. That experience which has everything is called, this is Brinda, that is Bindu. Bindu means drop, the last point. In Bindu, you have parabola, hyperbola, pentagon, hexagon. All these forms are there in Bindu. We may not be seeing, but I can draw a small, minute micro parabola in a Bindu and then show it in the Bindu. But you think you put in a microscope. Ano Raniyan, Mahato Mahiyan. So I need to use this first avarana, which is called Prakati Yogini. First of all, thinking about the third dimension always. Me and you, the one. We are आदत पड़ गया मेरे को भगवान बोलने से ऊपर लेके आए अंदर कोई देखना नहीं ऐसा कौन बोला भगवान उधर है एड्रेस इधर है विजिता का like that it doesn't have an address right हे भगवान मेरे को बचाओ. अरे मैं इधर हूँ भैया, इधर देखो, ये आसपास है. Right? That's why Draupadi, when she called Krishna, he didn't come in Mahabharata. Draupadi asked Krishna, "You're so hard-hearted. I was crying for help. You didn't come immediately. I'm not happy with you. Of course, you saved me." He says, "Remember your prayer. Hey Madhuravasi, hey Vrindavanvasi." Lot of distance, no? From coming from there. When you said Hridayavasi, I jumped out of your heart, not from Vrindavan or Madhura. Hridayavasi. So, Prakata Yogini is that kind of Maya. Even though you have so many different forms, you call it God, you call it Sri Yantra, you call it Vrinda or Jitendra. That doesn't matter. In each and everything, there is a third dimension called Prana Shakti, Paradevata. That thing which cannot be seen but which is experienced by all the creatures in the world is Prana Shakti, right from virus and bacteria. That is the third dimension. That is why the first layer has got three different lines. Anima Siddhe, Lagima Siddhe, Garima Siddhe, Mahima Siddhe, Isiddha Siddhe, Vasiddha. If you go into the detail, oh, volume. If you want to explain Sri Chakra to you, Sapta minimum. So the key for releasing yourself from the bond start with Anima Siddhe. Ashta Siddhi Navanidhi Data Asavadina Janaki Mata Ashta Siddhi. This is 10 Siddhi, Dasha Siddhis. When we say Siddhi, we always look, something is coming to us. No. Siddhi is a character reformation which will happen into you as a natural process. Anima Siddhe, the meaning says you can become very small and go into small places and get out of. Even underneath the door frame also you can go out. Well, even if Ambal comes and gives me the, what I am going to use, is it going to be useful for me? No way. But if I understand by the grace of Mother what is actually Anima Siddhe, Anima Siddhe, humility, not feeling great about your gender, your race, your language, your position, your assets, when compared to the third dimension which controls all of us. I am Anima. You start with humility every time. That's why every time a success happens to you, be careful. That's Maya. Because mind will think, wow, I achieved this. No. When your son clears the examination, okay to have parties. But before that, go to the puja room along with your son and say thank you. That's where animosity comes. If you when you construct a home, why do you do Satyanarayana Katha and Graha Pravesha? Saying that I am not the one who constructed this house, because of your grace everything is happening. Animosity. So the first one is, you know, all the siddhi, lagima siddhi, feeling light, in every situation. So if you have a tension, very tense situation, that's all you need to do. Keep on doing. And Guru Mantra works like anything. If you have a Guru, if the Guru has given a Guru Mantra, and that's why Gurus, they don't give Guru Mantra so easily, because Guru Mantra is the final permanent connection with the Guru. It's a hotline with Guru. You just say Guru Mantra, everything, whatever you do, it will be transferred to the Guru. I mean, instantaneous, NEFT, bank transaction. That's why I used Guru Mantra only twice in my life. And I felt instantaneous result in my 30 plus years of association with my Guru. When my Guru gave me the Guru Mantra, he said, Subbu, anytime in distress, recite this. All your tension will come to me. You know what? I was not happy. I cried. Do you think I'm going to give my tensions to you, Guruji? There's not. Then he said, Nadinam Sagarogati. It won't affect me. I'm an ocean. So, Lagima Siddhe is whatever happened, go to the extreme. Here, Anima Siddhe is minimum. Go to the extreme. After all, I'm not dead. If death happens, that's the end point for every problem, right? All these so-called problems, you don't worry at all. And another thing, if you don't think about them properly, I mean, constantly, you get a good sleep. And in the sleep, you forget about it. You're not getting sleep because you're thinking about the problem. So, Anima Siddhe, Ligama Siddhe, Garima Siddhe, these siddhis are the strengths you gain by clear understanding of the slokas which you recite, of the deities which you worship. First stage, that's fine. You are not children. Children, you can say, Ganesha, Bolo, Gam Ganpati, Bolo, then all the wealth and just focus will come. But we are not at the stage. We need to understand time is short. How long I can get the things from you? Transfer that to me. I want to become you. I want to become you. The merger is not going and merging. The merger is happening without any movement. Can you understand this word? The merger is happening without any movement. If I think the other person is there, God's mother is there, then I need to go forward, merge in her. It will never happen. I have two personalities, actually three personalities. Everybody. One is the outermost personality, which is transacting to the world, which is all false. It's not my real personality. That's what makes you open the door to the neighbor. Namaste, how are you? Everything is fine. Just now I had a fight with my wife. But I don't show in my face. Fake personality. Call it manners, call it ethics, whatever you saw. This is outer. Only for transacting. Always planning how to attract her, how to tackle her, how to manipulate her. This sort of things. Agree, Kana? Hai. The inner one is oscillating between the outer and inner. Oh my God, I should not be like this. No, I need to manipulate. When it is with God, no, I cannot be too good to the society. Then it goes, no. This is not good. I need to think about God. This one is never stable. Inner personality. That is also not me. What is my real personality? This is called chaining. My real personality personality is this, which is neither outer nor the middle, which is oscillating. That's what we are. One time we are Devi, another time devil, L, right? When the lust comes, we become devil. And the lust is not there, Devi. In men also, I always quote this example. Onion, there is a movie in Telugu and Tamil, I don't know in Hindi whether it's come, Vikram. And he looks nice like a hero in one side, and he gets some angry moment, he turns his head, and then he becomes wild. Most of the men, unfortunately, are onions nowadays. A minion. There's a game also, video game, minion. So we let us move from minion to onion to some other. This is split personality. You don't know, that's very dangerous. You don't know when that fellow will get anger. Very nice moment. Something are you okay? Suddenly he becomes wild. What do you think of me? Don't you look at me? Oh my God, I just asked, are you okay? So this is this onion personality going this way and that way, very dangerous. So the final real you is this, which is not connected to the external. So the merger to happen, for the release from the bond to happen, this outer personality should merge with the central personality. That means stop manipulating, stop tackling. These words are not there in spirituality. Planning, stop. There is no planning in spirituality. You just face it. And manipulation. Who are you manipulating? When they say, Antarbahichattarvam yapyanarayanaskutaha, you are manipulating yourself in that process, you are forgetting your existence. So there is no manipulation. There is no judgment. These are the things we need to follow for the outermost personality to merge with the middle personality. Stop manipulation, stop judgment, and stop planning. Good. Stop judgment, stop planning, stop manipulation. These are the things we need to write on a piece of paper and stick onto the refrigerator rather than the Statue of Liberty magnets. They do nothing for us. In fact, they remind us of the fight we had when driving to the Statue of Liberty. Sometimes these magnets also will bring you bad memories. So we won't go for that. Rather, stick these principles of life. That is why I say, as much, I may look, I may appear weird for you, but this is the reality. And as much as you are having a group family photo, it's better to have a complete X-ray of yourself. This group family photo is cheating you. The X-ray of complete X-ray, that fingers like this, this big hole, this big hole. This is what you are. Okay. The skin is covering you, Brinda. And me. Enjoy the beauty, but don't forget the reality. This is the spirituality. Enjoy the beauty, enjoy the word, enjoy. But don't forget the reality, what you are. In order to not to forget the reality, you need to merge the outermost to the middle first. So what are the three principles? Stop planning, stop judgment, manipulation. When you stop these three, it will merge. Now only two. For this stage, there is no word. There is only reality. Every time it gets into so-called trouble, I'm not saying trouble. What we think trouble is a teacher. A pain is a teacher. Because the Shanishwara is the real God for me. That's when all the relatives and friends are filtered. The real friend will stick with you. And that's when this fellow goes to the temple to go around and do some puja. Never he visited the temple. Shanishwara. That's why it's called Shanishwara. The two, when they merge, there's only one. Whenever that fellow gets into trouble, he tries to make use of the sukta and stotras. There, the secrets of life are embedded in a codified language. The best example is Rudra. When you're cheated, you go to Rudram. Vanchate parivanchate sthayunam pata e namo namo taskaranam pata e namo namo. Take the help of Rudram. Then he says, I'm showing you, the one who deceives you, the one who is deceived, is both are Shivas. The one who steals from you is Shiva. That is the reality. There is no transaction, I told in the last satsanga. If we think we are different companies, then we think by money moving from here to there, it's loss here, it's gain here. But it's actually, we are the departments of one company. Whatever happens, it is inter-department transaction. There is no profit, there is no loss. That's the reality. That's the stage we are. So life will be easy for this fellow. Even if he abuses, thank you. You're taking my karma. If you praise me, I'll take it in two ways. At that time, if my energy is low, well, I'll use that praising to come to normal. If the energy is normal, I'll try to divert that praising because he's going to take away my punya karma and cause me ego. It will be very, 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 very attentive. Jagarugata. That is what is called Jagaran. You need to be always close with God. That is what is called Upavas. Unfortunately, these two are only once in a year we follow. Vaikunta Ekadasi and Mahashivaratri. And that also you take in the wrong sense. You watch a movie and then like this you make Jagaran and 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock, oh yeah, I did the Jagaran. And then you go and tell 10 people, you know what? Every year I do Jagaran. That's not Jagaran every year. Every second you need to be a Jagaran attentive because the Shiva may be coming to you in cheating. Right? The Jagaran, Upavas, these are the two very broad-based terms. You need to do it on a daily basis. Upavas means being close. When the cheater comes, oh, thank you. It's all happened. I will be careful. But when it already happened, I got two options. I can become sick thinking about the loss I had, or Shiva came to me and picked my purse. With just $200, I had darshan of Shiva, Positiveness. Either way, it exists. You cannot prove it. But second thing, I'm having joy. Everything is mithya. Jagam mithya. World is mithya. I'll see you tomorrow. What's the guarantee? Yes. This fellow says, in September, I used to say next to say batch is September. I said. Somebody was telling when I come in the car, I was stopping in the middle to hand out something to a person. He's telling, Guruji, I can't meet you today, but we are constructing thinking of constructing a house. I want you to come for Graha Pravesh in 2020. That's when I thought I need to talk about this planning in the satsang. You don't know what is going to happen at 8:54. That's our life. So, for this person, the world is there, but he's not moved by the word. And then the merger is going inside. That's why in Lalita Sahasranamam, whatever words they say, they have very, very deeper meaning. How many people know that there is a stotra called Lalita Sahasranam? Good. In that, Kurma Prishta Jaishnu Pravadanvita, there's a line. That means the outer meaning is her feet, the top of the feet is so strong, like the back of a tortoise, very strong. But the inner meaning is at the feet, Kriti Simanta Sindhuri Krita Padabdi Dudika. That means below the feet. Yet let me not analyze the first sentence. Let me connect to the next sentence. Under the feet, all the Vedas, the Veda Mata, Rug Veda, Yadur Veda, Sama Veda, all the voluminous knowledge is settled under the feet as one dust particle. When I look at the feet, then I know that the Vedas are there, which gives me an understanding that looking at the feet gives me knowledge when to go into my shell. Like a tortoise, when it has problem outside, which is beyond, then it goes in. Going in is immersion. The final merger, you see, that's why it is further strengthened by the statement Antarmukha Samaradhya Bahirmukha Sudurlabha, and further strengthened by the statement Srishti Sthiti Tirodhanakarishwari, Tirodhanam, U-turn. Take a U-turn, go inside at least once in a day, once in a week, once in a month, guaranteed you have peace. Once in a way, take a U-turn because you're lost somewhere. We took U-turn many ways. Whenever Manish drives, there's not even a single journey without U-turn, which reminds me of my spiritual journey. Always take U-turns. That means it's okay, enjoy. But then Kukar, that is when you get up in the morning, you come out of the shell like a tortoise. You enjoy everything. But before you go to bed, take a U-turn, but don't take the world with you to the sleep. Don't take your family to the sleep. Don't take your family to the prayer room. Prayer is for you as an individual soul, not as a family. This is the reality. Don't go in the prayer. मेरे बच्चे को बचाओ बच्ची को बचाओ कौन है बच्ची कौन है बच्चा ठीक से समझो. There's no one there. These are connections came in the middle and you are forgetting the reality. Okay, granted and granted and granted. Every prayer will be granted. I'm not saying if you pray for your family, it won't be granted. It will be granted. But the final prayer has to be granted after death. Then if at all somebody is there to receive you after death, like he received me inside, this is a welcoming. That there will be somebody there to receive. And they ask, what did you do? Well, I prayed for my daughter, I prayed for my son, I prayed for my daughter-in-law who is not listening to me. All these prayers we mentioned. And well, I'm sorry, sir, this is not what you have been sent. Go back. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Prayer is for individual. They conveniently also say if the husband does, 50% goes to the wife. Or sometimes if the wife does 10%, this mathematics is not there. It's 0 or 100%. There is no in between there. So I'm telling the reality. Pray as an individual. Trust me, your entire family will be safe, will be protected. Don't think if I'm saying praying for my own, my family problems will not be solved. When you pray as an individual from a roga stage, roga means roga, ailment. These are all ailments. A problem you are thinking is causing ailment, the mind, which is in turn causing ailment to the soul. Life you don't enjoy. What you have, you don't enjoy. What you don't have, your mind always thrives on that. Is that correct or not? Yeah. And that is because you are thinking about your issues. That is the roga state. What the Shastra says is from the roga through the bhoga. Okay, 5% is your problem, whatever your family members causing. 95% is your bhoga, a good health, a good house, a nice chair. I mean, nice, what do you call it? Chula. And wonderful thing is, not my wife not speaking at all, calm. It's a very, very rare blessing we can have, right? So enjoy this happy moment. And Brinda, when Brinda is with me, I feel that I'm having a group of people. Brinda, name. So enjoy that 95%. That's the first step you need to do. 5% don't focus. Temporarily at least. In the prayer room at least. Anyways, once you come, you have your word. In the prayer room at least, focus on the 90%. That's the bhoga. When you focus on the 95%, you get joy, you get gratitude, joy, gratitude, contentment. Shantirastu, Tuštirastu, Puštirastu, Arogyamastu. These are the five. Then Aishwaryamastu. The Aishwaryam comes in the last. But unfortunately, we come in a reverse gear. Aishwaryam, Dehime, Dehime, Aishwaryam. The Shanti goes to the back. So make a U-turn again. Pray for Shantirastu, Tuštirastu, contentment. That is where the 95% focus comes. Puštirastu, let me have this strength of facing anything. Because that strength is, I'm not dead, no. It's not the end of the tunnel, end of the life. It's okay. That's why in my workshop, what is the best mantra for peace in the family? It's okay. It's okay. Keep on saying it's okay. With a smile on your face, not like it's okay, Baba. that causes you more trouble. It's a smile on. It's okay. It's okay. So, Shantirastu, Tuštirastu, Puštirastu, Arogyamastu. Arogyam is not having a body without any disease. A body, dahyate iti dehaha, shiryate iti shariraha. That means it's a body is like a machine. It is going to have its nuts and bolts loosened at some point. I don't need to spend my prayers for tightening the nuts. The actual tightening should happen here, not loose here, not here. So mental health, physical health, it's okay. The more is spiritual health, which makes you thank that great source for each and everything what you are enjoying. So, Arogyamastu, when you have all these four, Shanti, Tushti, Pushti, Arogya, that itself is Aishwarya. Right? So, in this present layer, don't forget, outermost, middle, oscillating, merger, and finally, at the end of the day, we just go inside every day. That's when, how many people before going to bed will analyze the day in the most impartial way.
Introspect.
Huh?
Introspect.
Yeah, retrospect. You need to, otherwise you'll be washed away. This is an ocean. It's all Maya. Maya means that thing which wants to divert your attention from the real target. Every time when you are not with the family, you know what? I need to do a lot of spiritual practice every day now. From tomorrow, I need to do meditation. I need to merge in the mother.
Planning.
Like that, you sell them. But the moment your son comes from the college, did you study well, Nana? When are the exams? Is what is happening? There's no, you told you have to do meditation. So this Maya. So at end of the day, you need to go back and review your day. That's the first step towards release from the bond. You enjoy, you get up. The moment you get up, and even getting up also, if Shastra says, what is Shastra? It's a permutation and combination. Uh, Based on permutation. If 10 people get up early in the morning and the 9 people lives are good, okay, get up early in the morning. Right? There's no other, nobody says anything. It's a combination. Okay, if you go in this way, you use GPS. You search for that route which is not having traffic. Well, you are believing a GPS instrument. Why not believe in this great powerful source called GPS? Everything is a great powerful source. That's why I say you bend your head to the fellow who styles your hair, and you don't bend your head to the God who fixes your life. Anytime you do namaskar to an elder, bend yourself, put your forehead on the ground, and say a mantra. One namaskaram will give you lot. But let us not do the prayer just for a show of respect. Show of respect, good. But then you need to use that opportunity to get the full strength. It means we need to bend. And anyway, so before going to bed, you analyze the day and review. Have I gone against my target? Have I fulfilled all my commitments to myself, not to the family? And then the most important thing is thank you for giving me this wonderful day. If I get up tomorrow, if I get up tomorrow, please give me one more chance to refine myself because it's a never ending process. Tell yourself that God is not outside only, inside it is easy to feel. Tell yourself that's where our aparadha sahasrani grinte ahanasammayadasu mamaddakshamasa parameshwari prapta pradakshina taramansaran samarpayami. These are all self-analysis and go to bed with the name of the God on your lips. Narayana, Narayana. The last transaction should be the name of the God, not name of your wife or husband or children, who are not going to come with you in the sleep. If God permits, you'll get up again. Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Enter the dragon, return of the dragon. Right? And then, because you have analyzed, as again, as per the Shastra, Chamunda is the name of the deity who collects the last transaction and multiplies that for the betterment of your physical, mental, and spiritual health. Next day, you will be getting up as a better person and better person. You are never a bad person. We are all good person. We want to become better always. Oh, I'm bad. I don't have bhakti. Never curse yourself. Curse blessing, blessing, everything we are doing. All she's watching. If I want to become God, I need to watch. That's why she says, be a witness, like me. Like me, she's selling. You know, many people don't believe me. The atheist doesn't believe me. They curse me. And the people who believe me also actually don't believe me because they make alternate plans also using their brain. In fact, there's no one who believes me, but I'm not. Am I interfering with their daily activity? Am I not like a statue? Why don't you be like a statue, like I am? Then you can become me. So, if you want to become God, the first transformation is weakness. Just mere weakness. Prayer room, you pray for your new soul, you get strength. Word, become an witness, you become a yogi. With your own presence, the whole house will be taken care of. And that's the best way to relieve yourself from the first bond or first chain, which is called samsara.